right, 14 minutes after 7 o'clock right now, time to talk about what you've been talking about online.
Maybe not you, but you, definitely. Ryan PC Trimble here in the studio to break it all down for us over the weekend. Good morning to you, Ryan.
Good morning, guys. Thank you so much. Now, the biggest trending story from this weekend, La Marche Républicaine in Paris, the massive support the entire world showed to France following last week's horrible terrorist attacks on the satirical magazine Charlie Hebdo. Now, the hashtag Je suis Charlie has generated over 6 million tweets since those attacks on January 7th. These are just a few of the amazing images being shared from that march. Now, nearly 2 million people marched through Paris. Now, some of these pictures that we're about to see, I just love so much. Leaders from all over Europe and all over the world joined to march. Now, noticeably absent, interestingly enough, was President Obama or Vice President Joe Biden, or actually anyone representing America. But, of course, on their behalf, let me say, Je suis Charlie, nous sommes tous Charlie, and we stand with you, France. Now, while our president was not in Paris to support, there was plenty of American support actually over at the Golden Globes. The Globes were 8 of the 10 most searched Google searches, according to Google Trends. And during the red carpet beforehand, several different celebrities showed their support by holding up pictures and signs, and Helen Mirren actually was wearing a pen on her dress. Now, besides that, of course, it was hosted. There we see Helen Mirren, her sign and her pen that she was wearing, and Kathy Bates, of course, holding it up on her phone. Now, some of the other highlights from the ceremony were hosts Tina Fey and Amy Poehler cracking jokes about everything, from North Korea to Bill Cosby, because as Fey told E! News, it's their last go at hosting the show, so nothing was off limits. Big winners of the night included Best Motion Picture, Comedy or Musical, went to the Grand Budapest Hotel, and then Best Motion Picture went to what you just saw there, Richard Linklater's Boyhood. Now, the night's other winners include How to Train Your Dragon 2 as Best Animated Film, Fargo as Best TV Movie or Miniseries, and one of my favorites was Joanna Froggatt from Downton Abbey won for her role as Anna Bates, which I just love that, so I have a weakness for her. Finally, our last story. This was all over Facebook over the weekend. Now, we talked about this a little bit last week. SpaceX still has some space kinks to work out. The latest launch of the Falcon spacecraft was mostly a success. You see it right here, but their main goal to re-land the rocket's first stage booster didn't quite go as planned. Engineers tried to bring the booster to rest on an unmanned platform out in the Atlantic Ocean. Shortly after the launch, however, SpaceX announced that the booster came down too hard and ended up being destroyed. So I'm sure Elon Musk and the people over at SpaceX are going to try again. We do know that as of this morning, its main mission is complete. The bit that didn't smash it apart has hooked up with the International Space Station, so it'll be able to give its goodies to the astronauts up there. And that is a look at what's trending over the weekend and this morning. Now for a look at the weather, let's send it over to Patrick Ellis. Hey, Patrick, what's up?
Hey, Ryan, what's going on? It's kind of odd. You know, you're over there, I'm over here. We're usually over there.
Don't worry about it.
We'll work on it. Anyways, here's a look at radar this morning. Again, a shower